is an MSNBC political analyst and former Democratic pollster. Congressman Israel, I go to you first. Democrats gain big in the House and they lose ground in the Senate. What does that tell you?
Well, look, every referendum in the history of referendums, every midterm in the history of midterms is a referendum on the president, particularly in the House of Representatives. I mean, this year you had a Senate landscape that favored Republicans just because of the math. But in the House of Representatives, this midterm was a referendum on President Trump, and he badly lost that referendum. How did he lose it? Number one, he lost it with women. Number two, he lost it with independents. Women broke against him the day after the inauguration. Independents broke against him the weekend before this midterm election. And so any way you look at it, this is a big gain for Democrats.
Charlie, I need you to help me out. I'm confused because in the Senate, the lines got a lot clearer. 3 red state Democrats lost. Moderates are leaving office. So what does that mean for legislation in 2019? Because when you look at the exit polls, people are not happy with how divided we are. People don't actually care as much about the Russia investigation as we thought. They want to lead better lives. So if these two parties continue to go their separate ways, they're not actually serving the people who vote for them.
No, and I think that you're going to have government that will be more divided. All of the divisions that we've seen, the red and the blue, the mixed verdict, I think is going to lead to more partisan warfare. Look, I mean, you know, Donald Trump, I agree, you know, it was a referendum on Donald Trump, but he's going to feel validated with the caravan, with going with American carnage. All of those tactics succeeded in the Senate. And, of course, now the Democrats have got to decide, how do you stand up to Donald Trump, given this supermajority now that apparently he has not a supermajority, but a expanded majority in the Senate. But I would expect that the partisan hand-to-hand fighting will intensify, if anything, as a result of yesterday's election.
Intensify, and America wants us to work together. All right, Cornell, I want to ask you about the Democrats' next move here. We know Democrats won the House, but I want to share what Eric Swalwell said on Today, obviously Congressman from California.
We're not going to lead with the investigations. We're not going to look the other way. And what I mean is that the president in the last 2 years has said that he wants to do infrastructure. He wants to do the DREAM Act.